Yeah, wonderful people, viewers, and subscribers. Sundays like this, I bring you the gospel of truth and the gospel of freedom. Freedom from every spiritual, mental slavery. Don't forget that this platform is anchored on 4 pillars. We anchor our ideology on 4 pillars: your economic freedom, social freedom, political freedom, and ultimately your spiritual freedom. And you can agree with me that what Africans are passing through is religious bigotry. It's not just Christianity or even Muslim, even our traditional worship. We have bigots exhibiting bigotry in the name of religion. And you can also agree with me that our biggest problem is religion in this part of the world. Now, let me be more specific, coming down to the church, because that is where I'm coming from. The church had made itself a place where they feed young minds with fake promises and illusions. They make the young people believe that you can make and amass wealth miraculously. Let me tell you, success is not by accident. Success is a process. And you have to go through that process to get to that, to attain success. But most churches, most preachers are telling you and making young people to believe that they can have instantaneous breakthrough, even when they don't work for it. That's why things are falling apart. That's why you see, cyber criminals, all manner of, ill-gotten wealth being displayed in the church. I don't want to talk about the one of a Christ Embassy, the one that won their chief partner of the year. I don't just want to go into all that, but you all know what I'm talking about in different churches, different denominations, not anyone in particular. Now, I came across a particular video that I want to share with you. Some of you might have seen it. It's still about this man, Maduka, Cosmos Maduka, the Costaris chairman, on a discussion. I believe it is not in the church, but it has a religious setup where you have the likes of Ashimolowo as part of the discussant. And they discuss something that is quite important that I see. If this is what church is, if this is what they can teach and impact on younger people, then maybe next week Sunday, you might see me in one of the churches. Now listen to this, watch it, and I'll be right back.
When you marry a good woman, you are complete. Listen, it's not finished. And when you marry a bad woman, you are finished. It sounds very interesting. So the teacher said, so what happened? Can you explain the difference between completely complete and completely finished? So listen to this. So when you marry a good woman from a good family, you are completely complete. But when you marry a bad woman from a bad family, you are completely finished. Did you get it? Because nobody is going to help you. You are on your own by that time. So, the real truth is that, like I said, God never gave a man a wife without first giving him a job. The Bible is very clear on it. A woman derives satisfaction in helping a man to succeed. What an average man sitting here wants in his life is a sense of significance, to be sure you are doing something. So what women call love is what men understand as respect. A man don't want you to love him a man wants a woman to respect him. A woman can only respect you when you are significant, when you are leading her. You are supposed to provide leadership over her life. And that's what I said, that when a man is doing something, then he needs a woman in his life. Because the woman is only coming to help you to perfect what you are doing. But if a woman shows up in a man's life and the man is not doing anything, you are having two confused people. There's a big problem, because the woman now was there to help the man achieve something, but he came and find out the man has nothing to him. So God put my wife in my life, and she played an important role in my life. My wife saw the desire, the zeal in me to succeed. Pastor Matthew was saying maybe he was poorer than myself, but I'll ask him if he has ever picked food on the ground. So let's compare poverty tonight. Listen, I usually hear this story. That child did not get food. It's because he lived with his mother. When you live with a stranger, they give you food and that's enough. That you know the belly food is your own pocket. When I live with strangers, my mother tried to distribute us to different people to see whether they can assist. It was not that I went to put hand in the pot to take a meat. They make vegetable, yam vegetable. So usually I will come down at the pot where they did and dish everything that is on the ground. And one day I didn't know they plant this black Yoruba soap there. And I took that soap, I thought it was a yam, but he ate it. My mouth was foaming for 1 week. Because it's not too big. The foam refused to stop. That's the level of my poverty. So, Pastor Matthew, are you at the same level now? You see? So let's understand it clearly. Now, if you have that level of poverty, you will grow allergy for poverty. Yes. So I grew up have allergy for poverty. I wanted to succeed. I was not ready to go through that again. You will not know the first thing I celebrate in my life. First thing I celebrate was the day I had money to buy one chicken, full chicken, roasted chicken, and I ate it. I said, I have arrived. It's still very memorable in my head, because all the while, the only place they give me chicken is the leg here. They don't give me the neck and the head, where you can't get nothing. And I was saying, how do these people that eat here, they were created separately. So, this is not a joke. I'm not entertaining you, but that is true. So when I started working hard, I believe there's dignity in labor. That you can work hard. So when I lost my first capital, because I ventured into importation, many of you, your problem is that you are afraid to fail. If you want to succeed, be prepared to fail. The fear of unknown, that's really a problem even with rich men's children. They stand on the gap. They are not willing to take risk. Their parents have so micromanaged them. Every problem you have is opportunity. The real truth is that I may not have been who I am if my father was alive. The death of my father brought a level of discipline, unprecedented level discipline in my life, and created an avenue that I couldn't fool around with people. I wanted to succeed by all means. By all means does not mean to do things wrong. but to follow legitimate way. So when I lost my capital, somebody had come for my wedding that gave us a scale. I carry scale in the market. If people climb on top of that scale, I collect 10 kobo. And people quit their mind like this. Because when I was a child, they called me Cosmo Jesus, cause the son of Jesus. He said, look at Cosmo Jesus. He's carrying scale now. I said, please don't laugh. Be patient. When a woman loves you, I got home that day. My wife asked, what did I do with to bring the little money? I told him I carry scale. She cried like a little baby. She felt, is it too bad that my husband has degenerated to this level? She does her certificate. She wasn't a graduate also. She had just finished secondary school. I went to get a job where she was earning 85 naira. That's why I tell you that outside of salvation, the best thing God will give you is a good woman. She earns 85 naira and she will give it to me at the end of the month to decide what happened to it. She doesn't tell me, yeah, this is my own money. I have my own bank account and you should you not do it. Because when a woman doesn't know that a man has an ego, a woman is meant to encourage the man to get the best out of him, not to make him lose confidence in himself. She saw what I was doing. I was willing to succeed. So she started helping me by me carrying scale. The problem many of you have, brothers, is that you sit at home and say you don't have job because you are looking for a white-collar job. And your wife will go work like Jackie. You are watching TV. Once she gets home, you want to make love. Something is wrong with you. If you need to carry shit. Money no dey smell shit. That sense of significance, your wife need to see it, that you are making effort to survive, then she can help you. It is her duty to give you a lifting hand. God bless you.
Now you've seen it. What is your thought about it? That man, Cosmos Maduka, is an exhibition of what true success should be. And I encourage young people to follow on the same path. When it talks about even relationship, marriage, the church has played a huge role in making a mess of that institution called marriage. I can say that because everything is about miracle. Everything is about telling the young people, especially the girls, how they can sow seed and they will now get the kind of husband of their dream, and that their life depends on having a husband. Having a husband. They revolve their attention that their success is determinant on their marital status. And if you are not married, then something is fundamentally wrong with you and you deserve a deliverance. You see, and that is why they can go at any length to get married, even to wrong people, for wrong reason. You see, and they are not ready to build with anyone. They are just looking out for that successful man or that man that they don't even know how they made wealth. All they want is to be comfortable, as if marriage is a poverty alleviation program. Thank you for this program. Thank you for this video, and I appreciate those who published it. Now, you have seen it. Let me have your thought about this. All we are trying to do is to mold a better society for our people. And I'm here to bring it to you and also to help you digest it. I am Associate Peters. I'm signing out, and I pray you have a wonderful weekend ahead of you and enjoy your Sunday. Most importantly, stay safe. Bye-bye.